America, you only have one tap for hot and cold.
Things in our American house that I love and probably couldn't live without now. Coming in at number 1 has got to be...
Tell you, it's genius, and I think it is brilliant. And I don't know why we don't have it in the UK.
Me outside the washing machine, and this is me getting in the washing machine. This is how big it is, okay?
Every single house has a pantry. In England, we would just put all of this in our cupboard.
Wait. You have sockets in your bathroom. What is this? What is this all about?
When British tourists step into an American home, they usually brace themselves for one thing in particular: scale. Larger rooms, larger everything. But what actually catches them off guard tends to be something far smaller, sitting quietly in a spot they never thought to look. Electrical outlets in the bathroom show up again and again as one of the biggest surprises in this whole roundup. Time after time, visitors have the exact same reaction, staring at a plain socket next to the sink like it's an obvious accident waiting to happen.
Do not turn on.
It goes down the plumbing.
It's a garbage disposal.
Oh, so go down the pole. Do we have to empty a...
No, you don't have to empty anything.
Look.
Don't stick your fingers. Well, you can. Look how fascinating they are.
Oh!
No, surely that's not allowed it down there, mate.
It is. That's the whole point.
Is it
Max, your home's not in there, is it?
I'm on there now!
Things in my American house that as a Brit, I now have no idea how I would live without. These amazing taps that just do it all. Of course, this bad boy. The sheer size of my fridge freezer. Walk-in closets in every house. She's a mess, but genius. Air conditioning. The size of loo roll, it's just huge. Keeping washer dryers in the garage and the size of them. I mean, I could live in these washer dryers. The size of detergent, huge. And how long clothes take to dry. Literally, I can dry all my towels and sheets perfectly. Nothing shrinks in like 45 minutes. They're amazing here.
Things in American houses that are different to European houses, part 2. Everyone and their mum was arguing over that freaking doorstop in the other video, and I'm sorry, I didn't know that we had those doorstops in England. I've only seen them in America, so can we stop attacking me now? The first difference that someone said was the windows. This is what they look like. They have like these latches, and you just do them on both sides, and then you just lift them up. You might have windows like that in England, but that's just what someone commented. I don't know if they're completely different, but that's just one difference. Number 2, walk-in wardrobes are pretty much a norm in American houses. They're pretty much in every single American house that I've seen. If you had a walk-in wardrobe in England, you'd be considered rich. Number 3, you have garages, but for your cars. There are obviously no cars in this garage right now, but you could fit 2 cars in here. This is what it looks like. And then this slides all the way up. So you have this button. If you press this, this whole door will slide all the way up. And that's how you get your car in and out. And you'd have like a little monitor on your car, like visor. You press it when you're about to come into the house and it'll open for you. That is definitely a very cool difference from American and European houses. Also, I feel a very obvious difference, but American houses have air conditioning, whereas in English houses we'd obviously have heating. American houses still do have heating, but it's mainly just air conditioning because of how hot America is. But yeah, that's it for now. Let me know if you guys want a part 3, and let me know if there's anything that I also missed.
Ladies and gents, things that are normal in America but not the UK, part 22.
Alright folks, I am of course in my bathroom, and I am referring to bathroom plugs. I have one here in this giant ass mirror, and I have another one over here on the side. And then if I go into my other bathroom on this level, boom, we have another one right here. If I go downstairs, folks, treat, I'm in this bathroom, there's one right here. Oh, and you guessed it, if I come down onto this level, and I go into this bathroom, well, there's one right there. See, we don't have that in the UK. I think plugs in bathrooms, okay, are very convenient, especially if you want to charge your toothbrush or your razor. It's very easy to do so. You don't have to worry about it. You can just do it. I do know, though, in some hotel rooms and some other gym areas that you can plug in just straight up shavers, which have the 2 little slots, but not anywhere else. So go ahead. like this video and follow for more.
I'm a European living in an American house, and here are 3 things that are super normal in America, but I wish we had in Europe. First of all, an ice machine in every fridge. I wish it so bad that we had it, but we don't. Okay. Second of all, the basement. I feel like every American house has a basement like this. They're nice, they're big, you can store it so much things, and I wish European houses had those too. And the last thing that every American house has, in my opinion, is that all the rooms are connected. You can hang out there, you can hang out there, and you don't really have separate rooms with closing doors, etc., etc. Now, do you want to see a European living in America? Hit that follow button.
True, you guys have different taps for hot and cold water. You're telling me that in America, you only have 1 tap for hot and cold? Huh? What? This can't be a thing. This cannot be a thing. I thought everyone had 2 taps. You got the colour red for the hot tap, you got the colour blue for the cold tap. What? Got to be tricking me. You have to be tricking me.
So we're staying at this Airbnb that has this fridge, and it's like, it's a typical water, and ice dispenser, right? I just want you to take a couple seconds to think about how this works. How would you do it?
Something you wouldn't see in England, would you, Alex? The way these houses are made. Look at the way they're made, yeah.
Fucking like wooden boxes, aren't they? Like if you sneezed on it, it'd fall over, wouldn't it? How are they staying up? You can't build them as well as they do at home.
No.
Because you're supposed to keep all heat out, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly.
You're not supposed to keep it in, like in England in summer. Like it's unbearable, isn't it? You can't sleep, right? Because the houses have been built so well.
Yeah.
You can stare to them.
So, I'm a British person staying in an American house, and I want to show you all the differences that I've noticed so far. Starting with the outside of the house, and first of all, there's this thing, which I can only assume is some sort of air conditioning device. Now, of course, in the UK, if there's one thing we do not need, it's air conditioning. It's cold enough. There is also this sort of dungeon trapdoor, which I am too scared to even touch. Right, okay, let's go inside. Now, for some reason, all American houses have, like, 2 doors. There's this see-through one, and then the actual door. Another huge difference with American houses are these things. Plug sockets. Yes, we do have them, but you guys have about 4 million. I think you could power a small army with the amount of plug sockets you have in a house in America. And speaking of plug sockets, this is the most shocking thing in the house. Watch this. There's one in the bathroom. You are asking to be electrocuted. Now, American houses have indoor access to the garage. You can just access it from inside. In the UK, we have to go outside to go into the garage, which actually seems a little bit crazy. I'm currently stood in the kitchen. Notice anything missing? They don't keep their tumble dryer and washing machine in the kitchen. They keep them separate in a whole different room. Now, when you think of air conditioning or heating, I always think it's in the walls or in the ceiling. Not in America. They blow hot and cold air out of the floor. Okay, 2 more things, and then I promise I'm done. Their plugs look like this. 2 thin ends and a chunky round one. In the UK, they look like this. So basically, if you're from the UK, bring an adapter. And last but not least, most American houses are made of wood. So 1 strong gust of wind or a tiny little fire, and it is quite literally game over.
American houses are just insane. Have a look at this 110-year-old cottage we're staying in here in Georgia. As you can see, it looks like just a cute little place. Have a look at its own Spanish moss tree right here in the garden. But let me show you what this looks like on the inside. This is absolutely crazy. So as soon as you enter, you've got this lovely living room, perfect for a family. You've got the TV and an actual log fire over here. When you turn left, you have this little room here. It's like a nursery or something, which has its own little TV and a little single bed there. I just don't understand how American houses work. You go around the corner, we have a full living room. Our Airbnb horses give us a bottle of wine for checking in, which is lovely. Got this lovely dining area here with these archways, and it immediately leads onto this massive modern kitchen, literally ginormous oven, full sink. We've got the classic American fridge freezer stocked with all the groceries you could ever need. And then the first bedroom just in here, a lovely cozy bedroom with views into the garden and a little closet here. And of course, it has an ensuite. You know what else is crazy, guys? Here in America, the AC units in houses are actually in the floor. Have a look at this. Freezing cold air is coming out of the floor. And the same again, just over here. It's like it's just this freezing cold stream of wind on all these different little floor pieces. But this is where it just gets confusing. I don't understand how these houses are built here. It just goes round and round. We have a little outside porch here. We have this little corridor here where Paige is doing our washing right now, which has its own little fridge. And it just leads on and on. Have a look at this little 2-person coffee nook. You can sit here, have a nice cup of coffee, have your breakfast, surrounded by nature. And then it just goes on. It just goes on and on and on. We have another bathroom, a full bathroom here, and another bedroom. It's just ridiculous. It looks like a tiny little cottage from the outside. It's just a maze of absolute class fitted with proper old-fashioned, tasteful furnishings. This house was built in 1918. And then, of course, in classic American style, we have the back porch. Look how incredible this is. We even have the water tower of Brunswick, Georgia, right there. We are surrounded by Spanish moss. We can sit out here with all the wildlife. Have a look at him. There's a grill here. We can have a cookout. And look at this ginormous garden with our very own Spanish moss tree. There are squirrels and lizards running everywhere. This place is enchanted. And this is all it looks like, guys. It's just incredible. It's just an absolute maze of a house. It's always in America we find houses built like this where they just seem to go on forever. And I bloody love it. How do you like your new house?
I love it. I'll be living here forever now. Well, at least 3 nights, because that's all we've got.
It is so enchanting, guys. This is the oldest house we've ever stayed in, I believe so. It's just so unassuming from the outside. And this neighbourhood is just magical, guys. I am a huge fan of Spanish moss. It just feels so atmospheric, guys. It feels like old jazz and history, everything. New Orleans, Louisiana, very much the deep south, very much Georgia.
I'm English, but I live in America, and let me tell you the single most greatest thing about living in a house in America. That is the size of my washing machine door and my microwave door. So look, this is it. It's literally the same width as my hob. And let me just show you. If I wanted to put in, it's got metal on it. Just don't try this at home, kids. This is just for size. Look at that. Look at that. And this is my washing machine door. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to put you in the washing machine, and then you can see how big it is. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate. Okay, this is me outside the washing machine, and this is me getting in the washing machine. This is how big it is, okay?
Wait. You have sockets in your bathroom. What is this? What is this all about? What is this all about? This is dangerous. You don't do this. You even have the hairdryer in here. Do you not think that's quite dangerous? Don't often see the back of my head.
What is this propeller?
What? No, it's just a fan.
A fan?
Yeah.
That's so dangerous. What if it falls on top of you?
It's not gonna
How
fall.
do you even turn this thing on?
Well, with those things. You see those?
That's so dangerous. What if your hands get stuck in there and then you die?
You're not gonna put your hands.
Why do the Americans not just open the normal people open the window? Why do you install this propeller?
It's
this
not
suicidal propeller.
It's not a propeller. It's just.
You can die from this if this falls on the top of your head. You're dead.
But there's a table.
Dead.
There's a table.
Toad. Okay. Yeah, it falls like. What if you eat and then this propeller falls on top of you? You're toad.
It's not gonna fall.
It doesn't even give like natural air.
It's not gonna fall. You can't open.
And the lights under it, that's literally like death.
Can you not put your hands so close to
recipe.
Don't put your hands.
The light and the air together, toad. This is crazy.
You just don't put your hands so close.
I'm gonna remove this and I'm gonna open the windows.
No, please don't open the windows. Don't open the windows. No, there's mosquitoes. There's mosquitoes. Please don't. No.
Stop looking.
No, don't. There's mosquitoes.
Hard to see this house behind all the beautiful foliage, but we assume it is another great American house. Wow, just a beautiful standalone house here. So tight in how it's come together.
Now, I am British and I am currently in an American neighbourhood. This time it's a Boston neighbourhood. And I'm going to show you some of the differences between Boston and the UK. For a start, the colours are wild. This is a fall in America. Now, the last time I did an American neighbourhood, it was in the south in North Carolina, where the houses were all kind of single floors. Here, every house has 2 floors. So the houses seem bigger, but they are still made of wood. Now, remember the fire hydrants? These have flags on them. Now look at this. This is a newspaper. I think it's just been thrown on the driveway. If that was to happen in the UK, there'd be uproar. One thing I will say is it does feel a lot more British. I'm feeling like there's a bit of an English influence here. The weather for sure, because it is colder. We've still got the American flags. I can always guarantee. Every house is like something out of a Christmas movie. Like this should be on a postcard. Wait until you see this. This is a baseball field just right by a neighbourhood. Look at that. This is bonkers. In the UK, this would be a football pitch. Sorry, soccer. When I've been in the South, I haven't seen a baseball pitch right next to a neighbourhood. So does that mean that baseball is better in the North? One thing I will say is it does feel a little bit more neighboury. Everyone seems like they live closer together. So I don't know if that means that people are more friendly or it's just a smaller state so they have to live closer together. That is my comparison of American neighbourhoods through these Brits' eyes. But don't go anywhere because I feel like there's going to be a lot more to come.
How many washing machines do you need? Oh my gosh.
What connects almost everything here is one identical realization, showing up over and over across totally different households. It was never really about how much space you had. It's the tiny, oddly specific everyday details, the fan, the faucet, the mailbox, the outlet, that end up completely changing what visitors assume a normal house should look like. So here's the real question. Out of everything we covered, garbage disposals, single-handle faucets, ceiling fans, or basements, which one would actually be enough to make you move? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear which detail would win you over. If this made you see your own home a little differently, go ahead and smash that like button. It genuinely helps Kulturo reach more people who enjoy content like this. And don't forget to subscribe, because there's plenty more of America's everyday surprises still waiting to be uncovered. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.